in the end, a decent win.
Yeah, no, we needed it, especially after Saturday. And the emphasis tonight was obviously getting out the blocks bright, and we knew that we needed the win, like I said, especially after what happened on Saturday.
And 2 goals in the first 10 minutes was a good way of saying you can get out the blocks quickly.
Yeah, we got out the blocks. We've done a lot of work yesterday on the start of the game that we was going to put into place tonight, and it worked. But first and foremost, I think it's only fair for me to say on behalf of me and my teammates that we apologise to every single Cheltenham fan for our performance on Saturday. It was nowhere near the level that what is expected of us, and I think the players need to take responsibility because we was prepared in exactly the right way for the game. We knew exactly what we were dealing with. We knew about how big the cup tie was. So yeah, bit of honesty, just stuff. I think it's only fair to say that to the fans.
I'm sure the fans and obviously people have been very disappointed will appreciate it. Now, no player goes out not wanting to do well in every game, Harry. What happened on Saturday?
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. Obviously, we got off to a bad start and it seemed like we couldn't get out of our own half, and then before you knew it, we were 2 goals down. And you know, you can easily say things didn't go right for us, but we needed to make things go right for us. So again, I can just on behalf of me and my teammates, we can only apologise.
But you can't change it. You've now got to look forward. So talk about this working on the start, because people will say, well, surely you just get going. What were you working on this week?
Well, we need to play in their half a lot more, and we need to take responsibility in our own performances and our own start. And you know, I think that we need to, like I said, play in their half a lot more early on, and take ownership of the game. So, you know, we've done the review and we've had some stern words, and you know, the only thing that you can do is roll your sleeves up and come out the other side, and that's what we're going to be looking to do at Luton on Saturday.
Final question about Maidstone, and we'll just talk a bit about tonight. It's not as if you've been in bad form before the cup tie. You've taken 17 points in the last 9 league games. That's championship form.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's really hard to put your finger on what it was, but it just wasn't going right, and it seemed to go from bad to worse, and before you know it, you're at the FA Cup. And I can assure you, we all did understand what it meant to Cheltenham Football Club to go into that game, and like I said, you can only hold your hands up, and you know, like I said, we've got to roll our sleeves up and come out the other side, and that's what we're going to do. And I think that's what we sort of done tonight. We've rolled our sleeves up, we've come out, and we got the win. The win was the most important thing tonight. And
you personally, another goal?
Yeah, I need a few more, if I'm being honest. It was nice to get the second goal, because obviously it was an important goal. But more importantly, it's just, like I said, all about the win. We needed it.
And how difficult, recognising you had Saturday, but how difficult was it as a professional footballer to come here, 550 people here, and perform in front of what was effectively an empty ground?
Yeah, it wasn't ideal, but you know, I think, being honest again, Monday was one of the most difficult days as a professional football player that I've ever experienced. It was obviously all the boys come in, and it was all doom and gloom, and it just obviously Gaffer had the bit of the ump, which is exactly what we deserved. So yeah, we've put a line underneath that now, and like I said, we're all fully concentrating on Luton and our league form as well, because obviously we need a good campaign.
And now, I guess, having got that win, you now can focus on 2 very tough league games. You know, Luton and Notts County will give you some indication of, you know, just where you are in this league. Yeah,
it's not going to be easy, is it? Luton are flying at the moment, and so are Notts County. So it's definitely one of them that I think, as a professional, you can't. It's no room for hiding, no room for players that are not up for the battle, and to win a few fans over, really, because that's what we need to do.
And it will be important when there's 39 Cheltenham fans tonight, and credit to them for coming. But Saturday, in a way, you've got to get back on that stage with a bunch of fans who obviously were upset by what happened Saturday. Yeah, and rightly so. Yeah, obviously thank you to the fans that come tonight, because that obviously couldn't have been easy driving here and after that cup tie. So really thank them. And if we can ask, you know, if we can ask the fans to come out and fully support the boys, we need it more than ever on Saturday, and we need to all push in the right direction of getting 3 points, another 3 points on the board. Harry, appreciate your honesty. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, no worries.